Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another live market analysis webinar. How is everybody doing today? Come on, guys, it's Monday. It must be a beautiful day, right? So, let's check what's going on the markets. And let's start with, actually, today, let's start with the news, okay? Where is that? So let's check what's going to happen. What do we expect to happen? So in Switzerland, as you guys see here, we expect the consumer price index report and a slight drop. So depends how the market participants will react to this news. We're going to see the Swiss move accordingly. Okay, but remember, this week the markets might move a little bit sideways due to the non-farm payrolls upcoming event that's on Friday. We will talk about the upcoming news events in the next webinars. So let's start with the USD CHF. As you guys see, good morning, Nick, and of course to everyone else. As you guys see that the support we marked ages ago, okay, is holding the price. That's actually that's an interesting pattern. You guys watch this one here. The price at this point, it made it rejected this support, and then on Friday, that was on Thursday, and then on Friday the sellers, they made a slight low below this support, but they didn't close lower. So for me, maybe it's kind of a false breakout, something like this, rather than a solid move to the downside. Anyhow, the market will need some kind of correction at some point. So in order to draw the FIB tool to find the retracement level, we need first to confirm the reversal price action on the daily chart. Okay, I see traders, they do these mistakes all the time. They find the swing high, then they find the swing low that it's in a price that the market hasn't closed yet. So they try to and they don't adjust the low once they see the reversal price action. Okay, so we always need to see the reversal price action before we draw the FIB. So if today price will stay above this support, we likely going to see some continuation to the upside. Okay. And especially with a low number on the CPI. Let's check the hourly chart. So this lower low here, market made a new low, so now it made a higher high. So if it's going to come somewhere here and get reversed and break above this point, let's say A, we're going to have an inverse head and shoulder pattern. So maybe we're going to see an inverse head and shoulder pattern here, and that will be very nice. So we will be ready to maybe buy it. Let's check the euro against the US dollar. What's going on the daily chart? Price made a new low. You guys see this low here and this low there. So this low here is lower than this low. So price made a new low. We are still bearish, and we need to find ways to enter short. Now, yeah, many traders, they see this rejection on the 4-hour chart and they say, okay, I'm long here. Again, I'm not into any trade yet because I'm not looking to buy it based on the technical picture. Now, if it's going to bounce upward, it bounce upward. What to do? I don't have a plan that I don't have a written plan how to trade to the upside a market that makes lower low. So if you can flip the coin, that's that's gonna be good enough. Guys, if you have any comments, please use the comment section. Pound against the US dollar. That's an interesting, very interesting pair. Do you guys remember we said last week that and actually it was on Thursday after this dodgy candlestick printed at resistance, we said, yeah, that might be a good scenario to short this one. But we have to understand that it's a low probability setup. It's not a high probability setup, okay? And a low probability setup can also give us some winning trades, but we have to accept also the risk and the outcome that most of the times low probability setup and as let's say a losing trade, or we go for a lower reward to risk. Okay, maybe you go just for one to one. A high probability setup, it's a different, much different on a high probability setup. So I didn't sell this one here. Anyhow, price is at resistance. Early this morning, the price made a bearish engulfing combination with a rejection of the resistance here. If we use an indicator, let's say the MACD, we will see that there is a bearish or negative divergence. So price makes equal high, and that's B class, because price makes equal high and the indicator makes lower highs. Still divergence, very strong signal for short. Now the euro is the euro made a lower low here. The pound still makes higher highs, so you have to understand what is this, which one is stronger. Okay. Cecile asks, so a high probability setup has to move more than one-on-one. Yes, we have to go for higher reward to risk because there is another idea behind what we call high probability setups and how actually trends develop. Okay, that's I don't have time. I need too much time to explain you about this. Next one, New Zealand against the US dollar. On the daily chart, we see that on Friday price makes equal high, and the weekly candle closed very bullish. Now, I'm still bullish on this one. I'm not looking to sell. I'm going to look for sell positions once we have a market structure like lower highs and lower lows. Canadian US dollar against the Canadian dollar. This is more structural market because clearly the price is in a downtrend. So USD much weaker than the Canadian dollar. Canadian dollar is also strong. That's why it gave this directional move. I'm waiting for the price to print some green candles and maintaining below this downward trend line, price maintaining below this downward trend line, I will be looking to find ways to enter short. Okay, I have a plan how to trade downtrends, and I believe that everyone ought to have plan on how to trade an uptrend, a downtrend, and a ranging market. The rest are markets maybe we cannot trade, so because they don't have any kind of predictability. So why to bet on this type of market? Evangeline said USD CAD is also bearish. Yes, I agree with you. Stacy asked, what is your plans, sir? Please share that idea. Guys, when I do analysis and I say I'm waiting for this to happen, I mean, that's my plan. On the weekend, I scan the markets. You see, I have drawings everywhere. Here I write, after a bullish reversal candle, use fib retracement. Like when I see a bullish reversal candle here, then I'm going to use the fib retracement, because from this point, from point 3 to whenever it's going to be the bullish reversal candle, and then I will mark the area of fib, the fib level that I'm interested to look for price to sell, to look for sell positions if the price touched that area. So for now, it's a very early plan, but that's the idea. Okay. Next one, USD CHF price. It's at the support. We analyzed that at the beginning. USD JPY. Here it's my checklist how to execute the trades. So price made a lower low. We discussed about this failure, this non-failure swing high, and we explained in previous webinars. Now the market is in a downtrend. It makes lower highs and lower lows. Now the market is in a downtrend on the daily chart. Pay attention to that. If I say that a market is in a downtrend, I'm always referring to the time frame I'm doing my analysis. Now, if you watch me analyzing a market that is in a downtrend on the daily chart, and you go to start selling on, let's say, on the 5-minute chart. Let's check the 5-minute chart. This market on the 5-minute chart, it's in an uptrend. It's not in a downtrend. So you're going to experience too much frustration if you start selling from here. You must understand that when you're referring, because markets are trending or not trending in all time frames, so depends on the time frames. Depending on the time frame, you are doing your analysis or you are doing your execution. You say it's in a downtrend, but you must clarify in which time frame. Okay. So for me on the daily chart, this one is moving downwards because of the series of lower highs and lower lows. What am I looking for to enter short? First, I want an established downtrend with lower highs and lower lows. Okay, we have this. Second, I want to see a downward trend line that's already in place, or a price bouncing from the moving average. There are occasions that the market make deep retracement or made very shallow retracements that the trend line is not useful. It cannot capture the price. Then I also look for horizontal resistance, and that one it's going to be somewhere higher, of course, than the current price, which for me it's somewhere here. After I see the bullish candle reversal, then I will draw the fib I will use the Fib tool to find the Fibonacci levels, either the 50, the 0.5 or the 0.618. And then I will wait for a price action reversal to occur, a bearish price action reversal to occur. And I also will establish my reward to risk before I initiate a trade. Now, you can use this. You can use this this combination, this parameters combination in any time frame you want, as long as you are looking to trade trends with this one. Okay, so not if you are looking to trade downtrend. Okay, you just reverse, and let's say the downtrend, you make it an uptrend, the downward trend line, you make it an upward trend line, horizontal resistance, you make it support, Fibonacci levels make the same, and bearish price action reversal, you make it as a bullish price action reversal, and you have the same checklist to execute for uptrends. So someone asked, so we should be taking the trend change. I'm not gonna look to take the trend change. I'm gonna wait for the price to move higher and then to continue selling. If it still maintains the downtrend, because really guys, at any point the downtrend will end. Okay, anyhow, no trend, it moves forever. At some point it will end, and then another trend will start. So for as long as price remains below this downward trend line, then we are looking for shorts. Next one is the pound Japanese yen. Price makes lower highs and lower lows. I have a note here on the weekly and daily. There are negative divergence. Weekly also has a bearish inside candle. This one here. So we are looking, you see divergence on the weekly chart. Price makes higher highs and the MACD makes lower highs. So on the daily chart, yes, I'm looking for short positions for our chart as well. Now here it's a nice move, fresh move to the downside. So Great British Pound, Japanese yen, keep an eye on that. Maybe it's gonna last for a couple of swings on a lower time frames, and we can look for shorts. Euro Japanese yen, very weak, the euro, so it's only for sales, this one here. Last week we comment about the euro New Zealand that we enter short from this point here. That was the only trade of the week I took, and we got out somewhere there. 2.25 to 1 reward to risk. It's something we posted on also on the Telegram channel early. So if you want to see the setups I take and the screenshots, you can join our Telegram channel. Yes, a pullback and continue will be ideal, of course, but the take profit target already appear. Now you see I marked this number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 with a price action reversal here, a bullish price action reversal here. It's gonna be an established trading range, so we might gonna look to buy this one. Okay, but if the price is gonna move below, then it's not gonna be an established range. For any range to be established, we need at least price to touch twice at the support level, and twice and reject it, and twice at the resistance level. You guys get it? New Zealand JPY. Look at this, it opened with gap this morning, and this gap didn't fill at any point, and in currency pairs we are used to fill the gaps. So wow, this opened with a 30 pips gap, and price filled up a part, most of the part at least. Anyway, now it's selling off, which is great. Let's see if this is going to be a pullback or if we're going to break below this point at 3. Then I will be looking for short positions because we're going to have change in the market trend. Now the market moves in a series of higher highs and higher lows. So if we're going to break below the 3, then we're going to move likely in a series of lower highs and lower lows. Right now, I'm just waiting. Australian dollar. The note here says that on the monthly chart, we have negative divergence. On the weekly chart, we have a hanging man at resistance, and it's a double inside. Let's check it out. On the weekly chart, yes, price is at resistance. We took it from the monthly, and this weekly, it's inside of this weekly candle, and then the last week candle, it's inside of this and that as well. So it's like a triangle formation. So we will be happy to look for some short positions. Swiss franc against the Japanese yen, really nothing here. Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen, it's nothing here again. I don't see any pattern. The price just moved up and down without any let's say trend. Gold, what's going on with the gold? In the morning, just a couple of hours after the market opened, the gold spiked from 2075, let's say, to 2140. Okay. Just we don't know this move. If you see, and the price retraced all its move to the downside. Now, if this is going to move lower, there are some supports here. Now it's too early. There are 2 sessions ahead, the London session and the New York session, and anything can happen there. Okay, we have a plan. We trade our plan, and that's it. If we use the fib to find the extension, so the 200% after the breakout here, it's about it's around the 2087 area. So we keep that in mind, that price already reached its target. I know traders, they are holding positions from this breakout, so this point here you should be a little bit, you always need to use take profits when you are trading, guys. Okay, you use stop loss, and I hope you use stop loss. You have to use take profit as well. WTI, this bearish engulfing, we comment about this bearish engulfing last week, or it was on Thursday that occurred, and since then the market is moving with lower highs and lower lows. I marked here from last week that we are in a downtrend. That's the high, that's the low. Price retest again this last swing high. It didn't move higher, but it got rejected. So price is moving lower, which is fantastic. German 40, higher highs and higher lows all the way. This move, it's hard to get traded. I didn't manage to trade anything here. So steep. Not all the moves are tradable for retail traders. Some moves for institutional traders, they are making the moves. So we trade what we can trade. Okay, and as I always say, we trade our plan. We don't trade the markets, guys. Put a big sign in front of your trading desk. We are trading our trading plan. We don't trade the markets. We find a market that fit our plan. S&P 500, Still on the rally, there is a resistance around 4,610 here. It's actually 4,600. Price might be rejected at this point. We'll see what's going to happen. Nasdaq, the same, multiple rejections here, trying to fight the 16,000 level. Okay, we still have room for the 16,800, but this one here, we don't know if the buyers they're gonna push. It's very, very messy here. It's been 2 weeks that it's messy. I like the commodity combinations, the commodity currency pairs for this week, because they are in a kind of a trend. So I'm looking for the Australian dollar Kiwi to reach this level here, and then to find price action if it's gonna get rejected. If price will get rejected at this point here, I would be looking to sell. Australian Canadian dollar, Aussie CAD, I'm looking for the price to come here and see if it's going to print a reversal price action, because that's a very strong resistance if you look on the left. But again, now from this point, there is no, I don't have any plan to get involved with this market because of the market conditions. The the Kiwi against the Canadian dollar, it's in an uptrend. I'm looking for the price to retrace, and then as long as we maintain the structure of higher highs and higher lows, I will be looking to buy at this point here. New Zealand CHF, that's a big question mark. Are we in a downtrend? Some structure from here indicates a downtrend. I will see what's going to happen. All the orders all the trades I will take, I will post them on the Telegram channel. So please make sure you join the Telegram channel. It's totally for free. And I approach the same way that I analyze the market. So Canadian dollar against the Swiss franc. Here it's a good for me to trade. So let me walk you through. Price on the daily chart makes lower low, and then MACD makes higher low. So lower high. So there is a positive divergence. That's A class. So I have divergence on the MACD. There is a horizontal support here from the monthly chart. That is a strong one. Then price action reversal here is needed, and maybe a false breakout. And I will be looking to buy this one, the CAD against the Swiss franc. We see the cryptos here on these lists that they are booming. Anyway, the December, it's very, very bearish in general for the US dollar as a seasonal pattern, and it helps everything else to rally, that it's trade against the US dollar, especially now with the uncertainty of the geopolitical global events. The traders and the investors, usually the traders, they use the cryptocurrencies as a safe haven assets. That's what they believe. Now, right or wrong, I'm not in a position to judge this one. I'm also taking part on of course, on the cryptos, as well as gold. That's why we see the gold rallies. And also, for those who are new in trading, the Swiss franc also is used as a safe haven currency. Okay, guys, I think that's all from me today. We analyze pretty much all the markets and many more than the usual. Sometimes this live webinar takes us more time, sometimes less time. Depends also on what the market are doing. It's not just we're going to be here for either 35 or 45 or 1 hour. It's just also based on what we what we can extract from the markets that will help us to create some daily trading plan or weekly trading plan. Okay, so I would like to thank everyone for being here today. I would like to wish to everyone to have a fantastic trading day ahead and trading week. Remember, non-farm payrolls this Friday can shake the markets a little bit prior to that, and maybe we're going to see the directional moves happen afterwards. Okay, so just be patient. That's how the market moves. And for those who are on the free Telegram channel, if I find any setups, I will post them there. And of course, for everyone here, I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.